Okay. Hello guys, and welcome back to another one of my crappy review videos. Anyway, as usual before I begin, I own the rights to this anime, maybe some cursing, and maybe some spoilers. Moving along, the anime that I will be doing a review for this video will be Hyper Police. This is a 25 episode anime. It ran from April 3rd, 1997 to September 25th, 1997. Time for the synopsis. Sasahara Natsuki is a poor bounty hunter in a world where monsters and humans live together. Most of her cases involve monsters infringing upon the rights of humans, who are protected by law from their generally more powerful neighbors. Being half human and half cat beast, Natsuki straddles two worlds, societies and straddles the two societies, and tries to understand and respect both while enforcing the law. She's assisted by a werewolf named Botanen, who's afraid to admit he loves her, another werewolf named Tommy, and a Kyubi fox demon named Sakura, who has her own plans, which involve eating Natsuki to complete her final 9 tails, and thereby her magical powers. So, there's the synopsis for Hyper Police. Yeah, this is an older one. This is an older anime, so it kind of has that cliche bit of feeling of like, okay, bad stuff happens, but you know it's all gonna be alright in the end. And like, and everybody becomes friends, because like, I mean, they say right there, like Sakura, she plans to kill and eat Natsuki, so that way she can finish growing her 9th tail. That's only probably they only have that prevalent for about very early on. Somewhere along the line, it's more or less like, fuck it all. We're just not gonna even bring this up anymore. Because, okay, because here's what she does. She comes to town, she sees the power that Natsuki has, and she's like, okay, I eat you, I get my 9th tail. So she joins the group of bounty hunters company that Natsuki's with, in order to get close to Natsuki. But they end up living together, and Sakura ends up getting married, having kids. It's like, yeah, this kind of spans a bit of time. And pretty much this thing of, okay, eat her, get my 9th tail, it just falls to the wayside very early on. Because like, when they first bring it up, like, okay, this is going to take a bit of prevalence. They're going to do this through the entire show. No, they don't. So it's kind of, but they have that. Because I said, well, I got a little bit off topic, but as I said, they have everybody becomes friends. See, there's also 2 werewolves. One of them is more human-like, and he just has like big pointy wolf ears, and the other one has ears, but he's also got the snout. They both have tails. Werewolf is kind of a general term. It's like they don't I think they can transform into full moon, but they're man beasts. So they're man wolves more than werewolves, in my opinion. Now, it's a little weird. The creatures on here can be a little strange. And then we got Natsuki, who's a cat girl, pretty much. And I like my thing with cat girls, so when I found this anime, I was like, ooh, an older anime with cat girls. So that could be something all about boob flushing. Which it was not. I don't think they even did that in the show. I mean, well, they did a couple episodes where they're kind of getting getting Botanen and Natsuki a little bit closer together. So that wasn't much there. That was a little bit of romance. But yeah, basically the show starts out with this company called the Police Company, which is a group of bounty hunters, and it lasts for only a few maybe 5 to 7 episodes, and it's like, okay, our company's running the debt, it's getting shut down. So everybody's gonna go their separate ways. And it's almost like, what's, okay, then the fact of, and then it's never brought up again. So it's like, okay, so really, what was the point of this police company? None. Just none. I don't know. Because, like, it was there for a few episodes. They're like, okay, we disband it. Screw everybody. Just screw the police company. It's like, really? So what's the whole point of this other than kind of setting up characters how they know each other? That's really the only reason to have the police company early on in the series is because we needed a place where all the characters would know each other. Because apparently in this world there is lots of different bounty hunter things. And some are definitely more prevalent than others. Like, I forget what another one is. There's a really prevalent one. He has like a lot of senators and politicians and stuff on their side, so they get all the good stuff. Yeah, they just go around and they have various kind of adventure sort of things while hunting bounties on monsters and stuff. So, other than that, there's not an overall plot to the show. I mean, throughout the show, we kind of sense an undercurrent of that there is something kind of there. Natsuki's kind of special somehow, and they don't really explain it until like toward the end of the series, and even then, it's kind of really not that evident. At the end of the series, spoiler here, guys, I'm a bad guy who would have like we see in fringes throughout the entire series. Just trying to well, first of all, backstory. The reason monsters are in our world and everything is because the gate between our world, the monster world and the human world, was open. So blah blah blah. So this guy, the main bad guy, wants to close the gates, thus separating them everybody again, and pretty much forcing monsters and humans on different separate planes. And they do like one episode towards the end where like they show what it would kind of look like if they were human, if it was. They had Natsuki and Sakura as humans. Batanon was a dog. I forget what else happened to everybody else. But oh yeah, because Sakura would have gotten married and everything and had kids because her husband is a guy from like the Edo area, from like, well, not Edo, but from an era of Japan with Nobunaga. So somehow get transported like into their time, and it's like marriage. So I don't know. But yeah, he wants to close the door between their world, and Natsuki apparently has the power to do that. So she comes to her senses and like, yeah, no, blah blah blah. Everybody goes home happy. Batanon and her get together, and we move on. Because yeah, without a lack, I mean, this is an older animes. They kind of lack an overall plot. They're more or less like, here's the anime, here's the characters, let's just do some stuff with them. I mean, and those are kind of nice because they don't leave you as cliffhangers all the time. Which, if you're trying to watch them as they come out, is really freaking annoying. And it's like, next time on so and so, it's like, somebody's dying, and we're on like episode 5. What the fuck is going on? So yeah, they do that bullshit and like stuff, cliffhangers and stuff. But here, like the older animes, they didn't do that. They were slightly more episodic. So with this one, with Hyper Police, they had like kind of like little mini plots kind of stuck in, and you kind of had like an overall arcing plot that you conclude at the end. But it wasn't central to the story. It was just something that we kind of would see from time to time, like, wonder what this is. Moving along. So yeah, I mean, that's what I liked about this. I mean, sure, it would have been nice to like have a bit more detail, but it was good. We had stuff going on. We had a plot, though it wasn't like prevalent. Had to be forced upon us every 5 seconds, or every 5 minutes. They didn't have to ram it down our throats. It was like, okay, we have this, something's going on. Let's do other stuff while we're doing this. We'll devote like 3 or 4 episodes to a little mini plot, and then we'll do another mini plot, 4 or 5 episodes, for 4 or 5 episodes. That's what this animated. It was nice. I mean, and I like my monster girls, sort, depending on the one, and I definitely like my cat girl, so this is a nice find for me. Though, as I said, with the ending, I mean, we didn't really get much explaining until like really. I mean, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna read the manga because I need a bit more backstory and stuff. Because like at the ending, they didn't really explain like really what her powers were. They're like, okay, that guy's like, I need you to close these doors. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, moving on. It's like, okay, so wait, what's going on here? Like, apparently her father, we don't know about her father, but her father's either traveling or dead. I forget which one it is. I think it's traveling. It might be dead. I don't know. We think her mother's dead. I think her mother's dead. And she has a cat as her legal guardian. Don't ask me now. As I said, this doesn't go into much backstory. It's just a cat that, I mean, Natsuki, she has a bunch of cats. And one of them in particular is kind of more expression is Bob. And he's apparently her legal guardian? Like, huh? So I'm thinking I'm going to read the manga for this and see if that gives me any more backstory. Be a little better. Anyway. I should probably wrap up this video because there's really nothing else I can talk about. I mean, I give this anime about, I would say 9 stars. Maybe 8.5. Because to me, they needed more backstory. It would have been nice with a bit more plot directive, but we didn't need it. So, without further ado, I shall. Yeah, so yeah, 8.5, 9 stars. Good show. I kind of wish there was a little bit more though. So, that'll shall be the end of my review for Hyper Police. My next review will be over an anime. I'm getting caught up now. Sort of. That one took a while. The next one will be over an anime called Kill Me Baby. That one was kind of an intriguing one. So, until next time, sayonara.